big guest, fellow podcaster, Andrew Orellana.
What's up, y'all? How are you doing today?
What's up? On the Last Stop podcast.
Final stop.
Final stop.
It's close enough, baby.
It's late in the day, guys. This is like our third podcast in the day. I got your name right, but the podcast wrong.
Try one more time.
Okay, all right. Here we are.
What happened to no censorship, guys?
There's no censorship, but I'm also mentally retarded. But no, but we're gonna get it right this time. We got Andrew Orellana.
Yeah.
You say the name of the podcast.
It's not a slur, dog. You can try it again.
Final Stop Podcast.
Final Stop.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 41. My dementia's getting bad. It's late in the day. We're hard working around here. But no, I'm so glad you made it down here on Easter Sunday.
No, yeah. I honestly found out it was Easter yesterday, so it's kind of cool.
Tomorrow, discount Peeps. Remember that? Peeps are going to be like half off.
Yeah, chocolates are on sale now.
Ooh, yeah, well, at midnight. So make sure you head to your local grocer.
Going down at Target.
Yes. Oh,
Walmart.
fuck yeah. Well, it's 6 a.m. I'm going to be there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you for coming on to the show. I really appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you guys having me on. I love you. I love Josh. It's great to be on here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so glad you made it down here. Did you, he told me to ask you about ice cream for some reason.
Yeah. So,
let's get into ice cream.
No, yeah, my mom owns a Mexican ice cream shop.
Oh.
Yeah, called La Michoacana Premium out on like 67th and Camelback.
I love that kind. Do you put like the chili pepper on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have like a bunch of different flavors. I'm the dude that helps like set it up and make it and stuff like that. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know. I would have been there today. We would have skipped and just done the podcast there because that sounds a lot better. Oh, I love like chili pepper on ice cream and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm white as fuck. I've never had that, man.
I didn't
Chili
before.
pepper on an ice cream?
Didn't before. Fire, dog.
Yeah?
It's so
I'll take your
good.
word for
It's
it.
a game changer, man, for sure.
I'm going to try that. I'm definitely going to try that.
Yeah, being a white person sucks. Other than the cops leaving you alone, the food sucks.
Other than the privilege, it really sucks, man.
Yeah. The cop thing is okay. That works out well. But yeah, the food's so much better on the.
Oh, on our side of town?
Yeah. Oh no, I grew up around 35th and Deer Valley, and I used to live in 59th and Thunderbird.
Okay.
So I love the West Side. It is.
Yeah, West Side's fire. What's up?
What's up? Yeah, there you go. What was that mall out there? It's on Maryville.
Oh, honestly, dog, I just moved there. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I'm repping a set. I ain't know, dog.
Oh yeah. I know. Well, I'm telling you, I like the West Side. You got the Cardinal Stadium there, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Best menudo. There's a great menudo place out there in that you said 6th, 7th, and Camelback.
Yeah.
Always check it out. I forgot the name of it, but yeah. You like menudo? I love menudo. It's my favorite food.
No, dog. I'm white. I'm a white boy, dog. I like sushi and like white made burritos. That's about it.
You're like a white woman. That's I want sushi. You know those types. Yeah. No, I'm not saying. Yeah. Man, what's it called? Is any good? There's some good sushi places on the West Side. There's sushi and Mexican. There's a place. It's fusion.
It's like a Poketron place. It's right next to the Westfield Mall. I just found out about sushi Ritos.
Yeah.
Those are game changers.
Yes.
Have you heard of a sushi?
No, what's sushi?
Please tell him.
It's so sick. So it's basically just a regular sushi, but the size of a burrito.
Oh, okay.
And they come in big rolls. I know this is real fat guy shit coming from me. It's sick, dude.
It's good. Yeah, you recommend it.
But sushi's healthy though. Isn't it like lean fish? No?
Not in that quantity though, dude.
It's a lot of rice. A lot of rice. Yeah, the seaweed only can help so much. That was the mall you said, the West.
Yeah, Westfield. Yeah,
Westfield Mall. Yes. Yeah. Oh damn! How long you lived out over there?
Well, I live in Goodyear, so I've been out there
more west.
Since 2020, start of the pandemic. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't you come from California? Because I remember you moved out.
Yeah.
Where'd you come from there?
So born and raised in San Fernando Valley, like a little north of LA, and then went to school down in Orange County for.
Okay.
Yeah, for school. Yeah.
Six Flags.
Six
Flags.
Flags.
Or Disney.
Oh no. Growing up, Disney. Six Flags. Past probably 5th grade.
Oh really?
Yeah. A huge Six Flags person.
What's the other one? Knott's Berry Farm. That's what I was thinking of.
I didn't go there until I was in college because it was right next to my school, and I only went for the Halloween Horror Nights kind of thing.
Oh sweet.
That's cool.
Winter Park, right?
Yeah.
I used to live a little time in LA. My first route doing comedy, my first failure at it, and I had shared an apartment in Buena Park, so I know that whole area.
Getting back to Six Flags, did you guys have the Superman?
Yeah.
So I come from the East Coast of Massachusetts, where they had Six Flags, and it was the one where the guy fell out of the Superman. Did you hear about that?
Dude, I think every Superman has that story
Yeah,
because
right.
there's folklore about that thing every time.
There's a problem with that. That's
Yeah.
It was a real thing when I was like probably 10 years old.
It's like a national tragedy that happens, but it's also like the lore to make you want to go on, you know?
Yeah.
That's
I
like their
survived.
selling points, yeah.
They got T-shirts. I survived the Superman now.
The dude next to me didn't, but I did, so we're chilling.
Well, no, I've heard that too. So it's all the Six Flags, the Superman ride. There seems to be.
Oh, yeah.
They're like school shootings. They happen all the time, pretty much. Like, no, it just.
They're so avoidable, well, we don't do anything about it.
That's the problem with the country. I know. It's right in our face. I'm with you, man. Yeah, it sucks. So
It's a problem, guys.
It
Yeah.
is.
Superman. It's a problem.
Like in the original movie where the lady jumped off the Niagara Falls and he saved her. He ain't saving you from Buena Park, California.
Yeah, ironic part is when you fall out of the Superman, he does not come to save you. You know what I mean?
He's not real.
He's not
I found
coming.
out.
He's not coming.
He is. I'm more Superman 2, the evil drunk Superman. Have you seen that movie?
Nah, dude, I'm
Okay. All right, okay.
This is when Jeff goes back. He
Jeff,
goes
I'm
back.
not 45. I don't know what the fuck you're
I'm
talking
41.
about,
I
dog.
look better than that. I mean, I look horrible, but not that bad. But you got to have seen Superman 2. You've seen Star Wars, right?
Yeah, I've seen Star
Yeah,
Wars.
that was older than Superman. The Christopher Reeve movies.
Yeah, but like no one. I'm sorry, buddy. Nobody's bringing up Superman and Star Wars in the same conversation until right now.
Like, there's got to be a nerd at a comic book fair that's done this. I'm going to be the only
Yeah,
one.
you know what it is? He's called a nerd, dog.
An old nerd, a wise man with culture. Believe me, you guys are in the wrong. Superman 2 is a classic.
Superman 2's cool, dude.
Superman 2 and Superman 3 had Richard Pryor. He was the comic relief because the franchise needed a
Really?
Yeah.
It needed a jump start, dog.
Yeah, I mean, Gene Hackman couldn't play. Not Gene Hackman. Who's the guy he always teamed up with? Another old man reference. Richard Pryor always did movies with another Willy Wonka.
Oh, Gene
Gene Wilder, you see? I'm not that bad. All right. Okay, well, let's talk about talkies and old-timey movies. You guys, I don't know.
Old time movies like 21 Jump Street.
That was a TV show originally.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Johnny
yeah.
Depp. I don't
Yeah.
remember who else was on it, but I remember Johnny Depp.
That's
was
the
on
only
it.
one that matters. Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I don't think anybody else rose to stardom other than that. He's the only one with the looks. Man, well, what movies do you like? If that's okay. If
I did have one more thing I wanted to jump on before we leave Six Flags. So, you're an old fart, and we know this.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm up there.
I remember growing up. I don't know if you were ever as trash as my family, but I remember there was a time at Six Flags where you would take Coke cans and you'd get money off your admission price.
Oh God, yeah.
I've never been
Oh,
to Six
God,
Flags,
yeah.
but I know the thing was on
The
the Coke
barcode?
No, yeah,
the
we
logo.
would walk in like homeless people, dog. It was
Yeah.
bags and cans just clinking around. Dog. We were the worst people to sit next to on the trams on the way to the park. And dude, we would go there like every week because it was like, oh yeah, $2 tickets. Let's go, dog.
Fuck, no, you beat the system.
Yeah.
That's what you did. Don't feel trash.
No, yeah, that's why I'm fat because I loved Six Flags. I just
You
had
drank
to.
all that Coca-Cola.
I had to. It was for the family.
The added sugars.
Yeah.
There you go. So like those fascist douchebags at Disneyland.
Yeah, no.
I mean, those what they charge you what, $20,000 a ticket? Fuck
Something
them.
like that.
Now they got Star Wars. It's an old movie. Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you like entertainment wise? So I don't sound old anymore. Is there?
Well, recently I don't know if you guys have felt it as comics, but I just can't watch comedy anymore. Like I used to be like a huge comedy nerd. I would watch every special I could, but like
Yeah.
now it's just like, man, I don't want to hear this because I'm gonna think about something later. I was like, that's way too close to that, and I'm so mad about it.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I do have that problem. Yeah, it's like if even someone say that Jay Okerson special.
Yeah.
And I'm sure whatever you said would be a million times funnier than anything I could think of. But I just know it would seep into my head somewhere.
Yeah, that's
I'm with you on that. But is there like an old special like or something like you would watch? You're like, I
I'm
don't
talking
care.
comedy special or comedy movie.
Comedy special or because I know the stand up gets in your head. Do you have Sirius Radio by any chance?
No, I don't know.
Oh, well, there's a Raw Dog radio station. I know I haven't listened to it in a while because I know it gets that urge. Well, is there a special that you love?
So like I'm like Tom Segura is my comedy idol, so I'll listen to his first album Thrilled a bunch. I'll listen to Elephant in the Room, Patrice O'Neal, and then I love listening to the first half of Pimp Chronicles by Cat Williams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that has one of my favorite jokes of all time where he's like, how can I affect, like, it's called self-esteem. It's like esteem of your motherfucking self. It's like, how can I control how you feel about you, bitch? It's such a great written joke, and it's so, like, simple but so funny, yeah. But, like, yeah. Early Cat Williams, Patrice, and Segura.
Yeah, those are great. My favorite is Mort Saul live at the Purple Onion. was starting to think of an old record, a comedy record.
I'm like, you got me. You got me.
Martin Saul. He was the okay. No, actually, I'll old time this one too. My favorite comedy album ever was seriously Rodney Dangerfield, Son of No Respect.
Okay. I never never got into like Rodney or any like prior albums. The only reason I watched some of Carlin's stuff is because I watched the HBO documentary.
That was a good documentary too.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I don't know if you've ever, when you guys were did you watched it, right?
I've only seen the first one. I haven't seen the second part yet.
Okay, because I watched both of it, and the part that annoyed me the most is that everyone, like, there's like comics on there that are like, he was so brave, he was so necessary for comedy. It's like, yeah, but shut up, Stephen Colbert. Like, you're the most like now whitewashed woke comic of all time. Like, I don't want to hear you be like, that guy was brave for saying what couldn't have been said. It's like, yeah, but then you folded as soon as money came in.
Oh, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, he bowed to corporate pressure. No question about it. Yeah, he was great on the Colbert Report.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch that back? Was that an old show too?
No.
Okay. No, yeah. These guys, they think, well, now they go against Trump, and that seems to be. I'm not a Trump guy, but I'm saying that seems to be the hook now.
Yeah.
There's really nothing rebellious.
I'm not a politics guy at all. Like, people tell me all the time, it's like their political views was like sick. I'm gonna just keep not thinking about that in the slightest.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm with that too now, because I mean, as an old man, when I voted for Taft, I remember I was very disillusioned with the political system after that. He really did. I was really disappointed with his policy on dry goods, and well, it's important. It's about world trade. But no, I hear you, because it's just not. It's always the same shit, the politics. It's always the same fights over and over.
Yeah.
And then people get angry, and then it's always hack jokes and stuff about it. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, that's the worst. I forgot who I was talking to about it, but they were talking about it's like they get upset when there's school shootings. Not because it's a school shooting, but because they have to hear 27 new hack minutes about school shootings. And it's so true, man. Comics
I've only heard
to make simple jokes about shit they, for the most part, don't understand.
Have you ever heard a good school shooter joke yet?
No.
I can think of one.
What's up?
Andrew Schultz has one. And he talks about like that gym teacher that fucks all the kids. And he's like, if you just let her fuck the kids, there will be no school shootings. And I'm like, he's making a point.
Yeah.
Like,
I've heard something to the effect before of that too. I get that.
That's usually the thing. They don't get laid, and that's they're incels at the turn. Involuntary celibacy. Right?
Oh, dude, I just
Involuntary
escaped incel culture so quickly, dude. Cause like,
Good.
dude, I got a you up text at 11:30. I'm like, I'm out, dog.
Oh shit!
I felt like a player that got drafted. I was like waiting with my family. I got the text. I was like, we made it, mama.
Oh yeah, you're like Hugh Hefner, 1982. Another old reference. No, see, you're the man. I would kill for a you up text. Usually it's
why are you up text?
I told you, Geoff, it's over. Please stop telling. Yeah, it's usually that, or my mom asking for her medication. Why did I sell it for? Anyways, but no, you got out. You're out of the incel game.
Yeah, I got out of the incel game.
Nice.
I put a lot of good years of my life into it. I'm glad to finally make it out. But dude, it's so funny though, because like your phone knows when you don't fuck. Your phone knows when you don't fuck, dog. Because like Instagram, YouTube, any social media prop, all I was getting was Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro, Rex liberals. And now that I fucked, it's like, yo, women empowerment, everything good about the world, dog. I'm seeing daisies now, dog. It's sick.
Nice. See, that's they were trying to. They're like, he's not getting laid. We'll get him in.
Pump some testosterone in him.
We'll get him angry about the trans lady on the Bud Light can. We'll get him fucking pissed. Yeah.
This will get him laid.
Yeah. So you get those. I've been out of the game for a couple months, so mine are usually like therapy ads, BetterHelp, and a lot of
better.
Yeah, a lot of drinking. If you need help, call this number. Yeah. So no, that's I'm not. I haven't got the Ben Shapiro stuff yet.
No.
I don't think I'm there. I think they see another problem.
They're trying to. Oh, you're going down the dark path.
This guy's just killing himself. He's not gonna kill anybody else. No, congratulations. You up at 11:30.
Yeah, you up 11:30.
Is she in your area of town, or you have to go?
Oh, dude, we gotta drive.
For vagina, you drive.
Yeah,
you drive.
I wish I didn't, but it's cool. I'll do it. I'll take it. I'm not complaining, but I am.
No, that 11. It is kind of hard because even though you're a younger man, I'm an older
Yeah.
gentleman, so it's a little harder for me. 'Cause I got to sign out of the nursing home and everything. But no, I know that 11:30. It's like he's like, I gotta go work. Fuck it, yeah, yeah. There's something the allure of vagina. I will drive to China if I have to.
Well, the thing is like, it's cool and all, but like, it's whatever, dog. I don't like it's hard to enjoy sex when you come quick, dog. I don't know what to tell you because it's like, dude, once the clock starts, you're just thinking of the most vile shit you can.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, this is no longer fun for me at all.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I think of like a burn victim.
Yeah.
It definitely prolongs.
Dude, that's
it.
like going to a restaurant. The chef's like, this is the best thing you'll ever eat. But in order to keep it down, you got to think of your father's penis. It's like, I don't want that then. I don't want that at all.
I know that it's hard to do. I can help you last longer. No,
You gonna be in the room with me, dog?
No, well, I could. Don't worry. I'll tell you it's okay. Shh. No. I tell you, antidepressants and alcohol. You will last.
What type of antidepressants?
Prozac, or you take a shot of whiskey or something hard alcohol.
No, I remember those days because I used to be a huge alcoholic in college, and dude,
Yeah, it's
game
rough.
changer, dog. Just a whole bottle of Jack to the face, you're not feeling nothing.
Yeah, it's great.
It's
see?
sick.
No, there's ways to help. Believe me, I've been down there. There's condoms that can desensitize you.
Who wears condoms though? Come on.
No, I don't like it too either. But there's always She's like, I don't want to get pregnant.
I might not fuck, but I'm also not wearing condoms, dog.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm with you. Not a big fan of them, but you have to. Sometimes, some lady. Well, obviously, this gal, 11:30, is.
Yeah.
She's a freedom fighter. I like her. I like her. She's not afraid.
I am, dude. I don't hear back from her for 2 weeks. I'm like, damn, I'm a dad now. Fuck.
What's okay, well, maybe she's none of my business, but maybe she's protected with the.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. This sounds dangerous. This relationship. Is she Mrs. Orellana? Maybe.
No.
Oh no, that's not that good, huh? Oh man.
No, yeah, we're
Two generations.
It's so yeah.
The condoms versus the no condoms.
Look, I'm not a big fan of them either, but here's the good news: AIDS is treatable. HIV is treatable. It's not a death sentence anymore. Dr. Jeff's here for you. It's back when I was a young man, AIDS was a death sentence.
Where is this going?
You're talking about no condoms. I don't know. That's what they prevent. I don't know.
You gave me like PSA energy. It's like, wear them or you die.
If this is an 82, I tell you, please. I go, son, you need to wear them. But,
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're out of the incel game.
Out of the incel game.
And you still have a gun?
I never got one. Couldn't afford it. I was like, damn, I need gas. So
That's true.
yeah. I can't go shooting someone if I can't get to him. All right, that's
a good point.
That's the plan.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
That's
It's not
a
gonna
failed
happen.
mission.
Yeah.
Schools are they can be a couple miles apart. That's a long
And
walk.
I don't go on long walks. We don't exercise. I'd rather shoot myself before having to run to a school to shoot it.
See, there you go. See, guys, we're a positive show here at Dry Farts. My weird advice. I'm trying my best to help. No, I'm glad about that. So this lady's just a fun friend.
Yeah, just for like now, yeah.
Okay, I get you.
We'll see what's up.
Was
I
it
don't
Tinder,
know yet.
Bumble thing, or was this?
No, I met in person.
Nice, the old-fashioned. See, you're
Yeah.
being like me.
Dude, I can't do social media. I can't do dating apps, dog.
Yeah.
I don't have a dating app face, you know.
Oh no. Neither do I.
I'm not gonna run bits, but like you know where I'm going. I'm not gonna run bits, but you know where I'm going. It's like I
Run it back. Go ahead. do it. We need content.
no, but like I remember on Tinder. I was on Tinder one time, and Tinder sometimes has like tips that it gives you. It's like, here, use this tip if you want to get more matches, and it's like the tip it told me was try doing less selfies. And I was like, that's just my face, dog. Like, I don't know how you want me to change that. Like,
Oh, it's directed at you.
yeah, it's directed.
It wasn't generic.
No, it must have been generic, but
Yeah,
it's also
yeah.
like that hurts still. All the
Oh,
same.
yeah.
Let's hope it was generic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
It's like, that was for you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That is hard. Yeah, that's hard when they go, no more pictures of you and get a job. And there's that's fairly low.
They're like, yo, the selfie ain't working. Try your credit score. Let's see if this works. Like,
oh, man. Well, just get a picture of you and a puppy.
That
Always works.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because right now I feel like such a douche, but it's like it's me with like in my old fraternity letters or me doing stand-up, and that's about it. And I'm just not proud of the profile at all. I'm not proud of it at all. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the stand-up thing is cool because that gets you in the door a little bit. Oh, my God, you do stand-up. And they like the funny guys until they get to know you, and then they don't.
Yeah.
Do you have that problem in the past? I've had that with girls. Like, they oh, we like a funny guy. And then you're funny, and you do it too much, and they get annoyed. Or,
oh, yeah.
Please explain. Please tell a story. Yeah.
You ever been too funny?
I've joked my way out of pussy before so many times.
Hey.
That is so good.
I've joked my way out of pussy so many
good.
times. I remember I was at a Super Bowl party one time, and like I was playfully teasing a chick about her team, the 49ers, sucking during the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And I apparently I just kept going, and I was just like, man, this is just for me now. This is so much fun just for me. And she's just like, yeah, fuck that guy. And I was like, almost got it.
Oh. Well, as a diehard fan of a football team, I know when somebody's making fun of my team, I'd be like, okay, shut the fuck up. But as a guy, it's different. Like a girl can make fun of my team, I'll be annoyed. I'll still bang her, but I'll be annoyed.
No, like the thing is that there was a certain point in the night where it was going great. Like I was in that money zone of her being like, oh my God, now we're hanging out. She's holding on to me. And then it just came to a point where I was just like, yeah, your team fucking sucks. And she's like, yeah, fuck you, dog. And I was like, oh yeah, my bad. I went too far.
This isn't playful.
Yeah.
He's trolling me.
Yeah.
No, okay, I hear you on that, because a guy will let it go, still be angry, but a girl, there's a sensitive, not being rude, but there's a sensitivity where it can cross a line.
Yeah.
Is there another situation with a lady where you're just joking around? And
well, it's just like it just becomes to a point where it's like it becomes a point where it's like it no longer seems like we're gonna have a serious conversation as like people anymore. So it's just like I'm only here for jokes. I'll leave jokes, dude. That's all me.
No, I know exactly what you're saying because when I was younger too, I would be like, I'm gonna joke my way into a relationship.
Yeah.
And then you're like, it's working, I'm the funny guy. But then you do cross the line where you're just like, oh no, now I'm making fun of you and I completely just lost this game.
Or it's either that or like, oh, I'll make jokes to get into this relationship. And then you're making jokes, it's going good, and then some dude beer bongs off a roof and flips into a pool, and you're like, well, I'm second place now.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
As an old man, I don't go to those parties anymore, no. Oh, man, no, but I know that where you joke around too much, and it's like, you're not being serious. I need to talk to a human being. And Yeah, they like it up at front. Not trying to be anti-dude. I mean,
all of a sudden, you're like, wait, we're not on the same page? Like,
Yeah,
I thought you liked the funny thing. Yeah, but a limit,
Yeah.
Do you have a girl, do you ever take her to shows? She goes a lot at first, and then stops because it's like, oh, my God, this.
No, I don't. I'll take I think out of my family, the only one that's ever come to a show is my dad. But I'll bring friends to shows. I'll never bring like anyone like super close. So like I'll never bring like relatives or anything like that to a show.
Well, I mean, like a girl, you mean like impress her? Like, hey, I do stand up. Watch me in this full room.
I mean, like kind of depends on the show, really. Like I would never bring a girl to a late night spot.
No, never,
the late show is for the homies only, dog.
Oh yeah.
It's a recipe for a bomb.
Yeah.
The late night, late Friday is that's my kryptonite. If I was Superman, I just do not like a late Friday show.
Dude, I don't know what it is about Sunday shows, but Sundays are the death of comedy, dog.
Yeah.
Then you realize how many headliners don't do them like that anymore.
Yeah. And then you understand why real quick. I was like, I'm doing 7 and dying out here. I can't imagine you doing 45 and feeling good about that.
Right.
I think
ending your weekend on that note.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes if it's a holiday weekend, they have the Monday off. Maybe there's a better of a weekend vibe. I've had that where it's like, oh, Memorial Day, so the Sunday. But if it's like Monday after, Sundays and late Friday, that's
Groupon.
Yeah, Groupon. Yeah, you tell they're just papering the place.
Yeah.
Have you worked with like a really good headliner where their room is always full and their crowds are always fun?
Yeah, I didn't like get paid for the weekend, but I did every show with him. I did like 10 minutes on each show, but it was Lil Sasquatch from Barstool. I don't know if you know.
Oh
who that is.
yeah.
You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Lil Sasquatch. It was me. Bubba McComb, great comic, Connor Mook, who he brought with him, and then Sasquatch was headlining, and those were packed out shows every single show, and that was a blast to hang out with too.
Yeah, I like those guys that bring their own crowd.
Yeah,
and they're always they're all excited to be there because they want to see the guy. Yeah,
that his crowd is wild. It's a lot of fun to perform in front of. It was super fun.
Where was what venue?
House of Comedy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
that is pretty good. Yeah, I love guys with good followings. That's what we're trying to do here. So hopefully get that, build that cultivation. Oh man, what's we were talking about this on the other one. Is there ever like a headliner you worked with who's pretty popular, known, but deep down they're kind of a dick? You don't have to give names, but
Have you ran across a Pokemon like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I've had an experience or two.
yeah, the ones that are like, you're like, oh, this guy's famous, or a gal, and you're like, wow, you are a total piece of shit. And,
yeah.
you don't have to say their names. I don't want anybody in trouble. But have you?
No, yeah. You could look it up. Like, I won't say a name, but you could probably figure out who it is. But it was like my first ever hosting weekend at one of like Stand Up Live, CB Live, Improv. And man, did that guy just blow chunks as a person, dog.
Oh.
It was my first ever full weekend.
I remember that. Yeah, that was a bummer.
Yeah. I
just remember hearing about the person. I was like,
yeah.
really? Damn it. Because I was happy for you to get that. I was like, oh, bet. Like, oh, this is on now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
but, no, I hear you. Go on.
No, yeah, I'm not going to say who it is, but he
Right.
did fart on me purposefully, and it was really chill.
I think I know who it is now.
Yeah.
I
He
think
did fart on me purposefully, and it was real chill.
What was it? Was he doing it as a joke, or was it just like?
Nah, I think he was mad at me, but
Wow.
yeah, because I was hosting, and they were late for the first show Saturday, and I was told to like if I got a strobe light from the sound room to stretch and keep going, and they said we'll wave you off when they show up. So I guess I must have, because apparently I got off stage. They were mad at me because they said I ran the light. But I was like, you guys strobed me on. I thought I was supposed to stretch. But I guess apparently they like quickly flashed the light. I must have missed it. And then I got a second one, and I got off stage right after that. And then, but he apparently complained to management about me running the light. And then as he's walking in, I didn't see him at all before his set. And as he's walking in, he's like, hey, what's up? Daps me, and then lifts a leg, farts, and goes on stage. I was like, that's so sick, dog.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Wow, classy guy.
Yeah.
So it was not Mort Soul.
No.
He's dead, but no. Yeah, he's farting underground.
Yeah.
No, man. Yeah, I've had some that were not total dicks, but definitely you could tell there's the arrogance. There was one in particular, but didn't fart on me.
No, yeah.
Unfortunately. Oh shit, man. What do you got?
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. No. No, yeah, but some of them can be dicks. There's like no communication with the. Yeah, I mean,
And some of the times they're not even dicks. It's just like you, as personalities, just don't vibe, and I've had that before too.
It's that, and also they just got their own agenda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's really what it comes down to. Because I've been in
Like-
situations where I'm like, wow, I'm not going to talk to the headliner for 2 whole days. Like, what? And then you're like, yeah, why the fuck? Like, completely different playing field. Like,
Yeah.
No, yeah, like 2-3 weeks ago, I featured at the House of Comedy for Michael Palisak. Very funny comic, real nice guy. It's just we're completely different people. He's a middle-aged man with a family who does clean comedy. I'm a degenerate 24-year-old.
Yeah.
We just have nothing in common. So like,
Right.
like he was very nice and very like cordial about everything, but like
Professional.
Yeah, he was very professional. He's like, but we didn't have like a sort of relationship at all, really.
Right.
Well, that's the thing people say, like, be a good hang, and that's all fair
Yeah.
and all, but you got to connect with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm a degenerate too. I mean, I like to get drunk and stuff, but yeah, there's some guys that are just like, you might party a little too hard for me. Like, I have a limit.
Yeah.
How hard do you go after a show?
Depends. I definitely try to gauge with the headliner, like where his level is. Like with Lil Sass, we went out, we had a good time. We drank a little bit more than I usually would, but we had a lot of fun. It was like nothing wild, but sometimes I'll go out with headliners. I'm like, I'm at the casino with them till 6 a.m. I'm like, man, I regret this life decision, but hopefully it pays off and he remembers my name. So like, that's kind of what it is.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got to do that. Yeah, I hear you. There's some people whose vibe is like, this is too much, but sometimes it's like, yeah, I'll stick it through if you're a good enough person. Like, I don't feel in danger.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're gonna strangle a prostitute tonight. Like, okay. I'm like, no, we're no,
Hey,
not
give
tonight.
me a
Right.
feature road week and I'll do it.
Yeah, I will. I'll
Strangle her myself.
I'll cut her up for you. I will. Yeah. There's gotta be a quid pro quo, as they say.
Yeah.
Right, because sometimes when like you got to be the hang for a headliner and you're like thrown into that, you're like, all right, like how do I be social like this? And I would say just go with the flow.
Yeah.
That's very.
I'm usually just a quiet person until they start talking. Like I let them initiate a little bit. We play back and forth to see what each other are
Exactly.
like as people. And
There's nothing worse than that fucking asshole who's either on the show or not even on the show in the back talking, and you're just like,
Do you ever run into that? That's one thing in comedy drives. Okay, when you're in the green room, is it somebody you know now?
Dog, these are my friends, dude. Like, that's all of my friends.
What? Which friend?
And I've also been that guy too. I know that for a fact. I've been that guy.
Oh, you go in there when you're not on the show, or?
Well, okay. So like the most recent, and like I think one of the few that it's ever happened, but I did that with Jeremiah Watkins at CB Live.
Oh, okay.
But what happened was that I was hosting Don't Tell, and the headliner he's now a paid regular at the store, Bruce Gray, and so he asked me to drive him up because Daniel was hosting for Jeremiah.
Oh yeah.
And so I was gonna hang out with Daniel anyways, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Jeremiah's my boy." So I drove him up to CB Live. We hung out for a bit, and then he invited me into the green room, and I was just there till 3 a.m. I was just like, I'm not saying anything either. I'm just. It was cool, but like I also felt out of place for sure. But like you got to see like how like different level comics interact with each other,
Socialize.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if he invites you in, that's a whole other
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Right, yeah. If you're invited in, I mean, technically, if you don't have anything to say, you don't got to say shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But I understand where you're coming from.
No, yeah, it was like it would have felt more like comforting if Jeremiah had invited me in, but Bruce invited me in to hang out with them. So it's like I was like the second friend.
Word.
Yeah,
I got you.
But he was your connect. So
Yeah, he was my
It's not like
connection
you just
in.
walk in, hey, I do comedy around town. Here's my beer.
no.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
I've heard of people that have
Yeah,
done
yeah.
that.
So I'm talking about
Yeah.
that shit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's okay to be good to your friends and bring them in as long as everything's okay. I'm just saying the fun is a friend like, no, I'm a comic in town.
No, I've heard of someone host having to kick out a local comic because he was just waiting in the green room hoping to meet the headliner.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I've heard that tale twice with two different comics, and that's just mortifying to even think of as a possibility.
That's cringe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ugh. Man. So you heard that story about me. Oh,
I didn't want to. I was like, Jeff, you got to stop going to those green rooms.
is Mort Saul coming today? Go, he's dead. Google Mort Saul. I think I'm saying his name right. Oh man.
Yeah.
What's the worst place you played? Is there like, I mean, just not even a club, like a bar, anything like that?
Yeah, I remember I did a local show. It was like right after, I can never remember it, but it's up in Peoria, and it's one of the local shows. And it's just you walk in and people choose violence as soon as you start talking.
It's a different breed over there.
Yeah, you don't get one
yeah.
word in without people yelling at you. I remember one time I did 2 spots at that 2 shows at that one spot, like separate occasions. One of the times, a homeless man reeking of piss with a full cart of garbage walked in. Just nobody said anything.
Oh, in a food establishment.
Yeah, in the establishment, just right next to the stage, and I was like,
wow.
"This is so sick, dog. This is
You know
my
what?
dream."
I'll tell you something though, bro. And you know what? The other night there was a show at one of our clubs, and you were on it. And I would say, you know what I'm talking about. It was out of one of our favorite clubs, House of Comedy.
Okay.
And I would say there was 10 people on the lineup, and there was maybe the section of hecklers, right? And it made, I would say, at least 5 comics. Bomb. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
But here's the thing. Andrew went up there, dog, and I was like, all right, let's see what Andrew got. And Andrew handled that shit. I was very like, all
Called
right.
the loud dude gay. It was sick. That played. It's North Scottsdale. They still think it's gross.
You had a good thing, though, where you like,
Well, that's in the closet. Yeah.
And then I tried to fuck an old lady, and that was basically the 90% of my set.
Was she good looking?
Nah, I would. But
right, but other people were on stage, and they were they were upset about the hecklers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I heard someone yell, please shut the fuck up a few times during his set.
So what I'm getting at, though, is those shows that you went through with the piss guy. You know what I mean? They did something for you, even though you didn't know it, man.
Oh no, yeah. I remember, dude. I haven't done like a backyard show in a very long time, and I did one recently. And like, you know what it feels like? You know when you watch a movie and like a scene where dad has made a lot of money, he's successful now, and he takes his like spoiled brat kid back to where he grew up. He's like, this is where we had to live, dog.
Yeah.
That's why I felt doing that backyard show again. I was like, I've been pampered by club rooms. I gotta eat dick at this backyard show for 3 people. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Was it a birthday party? Or was it just like, we're gonna have a backyard show?
It's a backyard show while music's playing over you. It's real fun.
Oh God! Did it pay?
No, but it was.
You they get fucking paid, bro.
I mean, maybe somebody like, I appreciate your time. Here's
No,
some
it was
gas,
a lot
sorry.
of fun though, because like,
really?
Yeah, like it made like it frees you up. Like it's no longer like I need to kill. It's like let's just have fun, dog. This is a fun set. It was a fun time. I enjoyed my set. Big shout out to the guy that gave me Patrick a spot. So it was cool. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, it's definitely part of the journey where you can be in an atmosphere like that.
Yeah.
And then be at a place where it holds 350, like Tempe Improv.
Yeah.
The next day, you know what I mean? I love that balance where you can just.
Oh yeah, well, I went from one time I did Tempe Improv, and the next week I had to do a West Side bar that rhymes with a animal that did ninja karate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I remember it was like I went there, like I did a weekend at the Improv. I'm like, all right, cool. And I was like, I got a paying gig Thursday, and I'm like, oh god. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right out. It is during Thursday night football, so it was we had to do it right after the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean those rooms, they can be fun. They but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I did a show, I want to say last year or 2 years ago. It was at a sports bar, TVs all over the place. It was my buddy Chudier. And the show started probably seconds after like the Suns were like knocked out of the finals, the NBA finals. And the game ends, final whistle blows, they turn off the TV, the host comes on, it's like, we got a show now. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, that is
dude.
bad.
No, people were just so not excited for anything we had to say.
Oh man, was it a book show? And like they knew, hey, this coming after the Suns game will start.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was not the time.
No.
Oh boy, yeah, because I remember I had a show that they had to move it because it was during the finals in the Suns and Bucks, but the Suns game, they got game 5, so they got scheduled. So they even canceled the show and moved it another day because of the Suns game.
No, yeah, we just waited. They didn't realize, I guess, that the Suns were playing that day. And then they were just like, we'll wait till after and we'll have a fun time. I was like, no, dude, this guy just lost his mortgage on the Suns winning the finals. This dude's kid's not going to college anymore. He doesn't want to hear me call myself fat for 10 minutes.
So any Suns fans in the audience?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, this girl texted me at 11, right? You know, you ever had that?
Yeah. You come quick, dog.
Yeah, tonight you'll get laid, right? The Suns, you know. Oh, God, that is hard.
You ever been farted on, huh?
Yeah. By an asshole rich guy? Definitely.
By someone you admire, God damn it, huh?
Yeah, one of your heroes. You ever treat you like shit?
Everyone just farted all over your future, huh?
No, the sports bar, like some of those bar shows, they can be the funnest. It's weird, but it's like, this is key. Turn off the TVs.
TVs have to be off.
Yeah, TVs have to be off. And definitely if it's a game that's very important, like in Phoenix, like the finals, the Suns, yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot of self-awareness.
Yeah. Well, it's like people are just like, comedy can work anywhere if we're good enough comedians. It's like, no, sometimes like I don't want to perform at a funeral. Like, there's certain situations I just don't want to perform.
Yeah. No, you're right.
After
Straight up. Yeah.
Well, no, they have to be seated. They know there's a comedy show.
Yeah.
And they got to take away distraction because comedy's not live music.
I mean, there's no better comedy show than when you don't expect there to be a comedy show, right?
Yeah, like,
I mean, those are just the best performers.
No, I'd rather be in a subway with a random mariachi coming in than be at a all of a sudden comedy show.
Yeah.
I could tell you right now.
That would be such a fun name of a show, all of a sudden comedy.
I've seen that actually happen. It's like, it's less uninviting.
Yeah. Like, they don't need you to pay attention. We desperately need you to pay attention. They'll walk in, play 3 songs, get off on the next stop. We need you every second of this set or we're going to cry.
Or else it's not going to be
true.
fun.
That's how comedy works. It doesn't work any other way. This isn't like like a live band, the Tom Petty cover band. Yeah, they're cool with you walking around talking.
Yeah.
And occasionally going, free fun. But yeah, you're on a Tinder date or something, some chick, you're trying to get laid, and this guy's like doing jokes on a Mr. Microphone. It's very tough.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. No,
you know how many relationships comedians must have just ruined by trying to do crowd work when they weren't good at it yet? Just being like, hey, y'all fucking, it's like, no, but that's a different issue.
Wait, were you with me at that? Remember there was a show called O'Malley's or something? Were you at that? I don't remember. Where the guy was heckling everybody. Charlie Spees ran the show. It was like, it was this little, and this guy was heckling, and then I think he said, yeah, come on stage, you get up there and do it. And he tripped.
That's the bar I'm talking about.
Yes, that was what.
That's the bar I was talking about.
O'Malley or something?
Yeah. O'Connor's.
Yes. And then like that's a million Irish bars called that. But were you at that one where the guy?
Yeah, I was with. I was at. That's the place that the homeless dude would piss on him walked in with his cart.
I don't remember the whole because I was like, oh, what the fuck?
That was Jeff. No, okay.
No, that wasn't me. That was me. I remember. Yeah, I remember the guy goes on stage and then he goes, he was bombing and because he was heckling her. But he goes, I'm not. This is not what I do. This is not what I do. Then like, then why the fuck did you go up there? And he's with the girl.
Yeah.
So I hope he didn't get laid. I really do. Or he got AIDS. Sorry.
Back with the AIDS, dog.
AIDS. Well, yeah, it was an old.
Back
disease.
to you, Andrew.
No, so that was the show.
We're talking about AIDS. Andrew, what's your experience? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I just doing a dark reference that obviously did not land.
Jeff's like, so do you have any experience with AIDS?
Autoimmune deficiency system jokes. No, yeah, O'Malley's. Yeah, I don't remember the homeless guy. I believe it because that area of town. Oh my god. Well, it got a little nicer now because they had the dispensary there. So that's got modern lighting. So that's
lighting.
So that's the only thing in that shopping center that's okay. Yeah, O'Malley's. How they don't do that anymore. Comedy do that.
No.
Yeah, I think it lasted a couple times.
Yeah, I think the only one they like really pushing these days is still Throne. I think they got a second one now. Yeah.
Oh, there's two Thrones.
There's two Thrones now. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually like Throne. Can be they pay attention.
Throne is a good one. That's like my favorite one of theirs to do for sure.
Yeah, they pay attention.
That one's rowdy too.
That one can be rowdy.
It can be. I've had
that one can be rowdy.
I've been there with Rob Mabey in a bar, and it was rowdy. Rowdy.
Yeah.
And Charlie Speed's just like, hey.
I did the whole.
Well, a comic brought up one time I was there. He brought all the people, but they were only rowdy when he wasn't on. Yeah. When he was on, they all paid attention.
Oh god!
So
don't you just love that at a good open mic? Just
Yeah.
people, just devils on a Monday night. You don't want to be there, but you know you got to.
Yeah.
And just 37 college kids are screaming at the top of their lungs, and then their one friend who lost a bet has to do stand up, and now they're all listening. It's like, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Oh, I've seen shit. So
I get those on the open mic website all the time. Oh, my buddy lost a bet. What's the best show to get on? I'm like, none. Get the fuck out.
No.
Get the fuck out.
Dude, send them to New Faces every single time. I just want. That's one of. I don't know if you. I'm a dickhead. I will come out with that and say that full-heartedly. I'm an asshole. I don't know if you guys have ever seen someone get played off at a New Faces show.
What do you mean?
God damn it, is that get my dick hard, dog. It's my favorite thing ever. Just seeing someone be like, I'm crushing, and it's like, oh. Just immediately like turn off like a transformer.
Rob's like, get the fuck off with his like phone, like trying to flash him.
Dude, was it like a guy who lost a bet and his friends are having a good time?
Yeah.
And so he thought he was killing, and then they runs the light. Right?
Yeah. Like I remember I did one, and Rob was like, hey man, I know you're closing out, but I don't think we're even gonna be able to have you on the show because 9 out of the 10 comics have run the light or like have been played off so far. I was like, first of all, Rob, I'm gonna go on. Yeah, I want to go on. So like, yeah, no, but dude, I remember one time a dude at a New Faces. I think you might have seen it. He came out with a full. Like, you know, Arizona Lou, he goes in with his T-shirts. He sells T-shirts and merch and stuff. This guy came in with a full fat head, life-size cutout of himself and his name in gold sparkling letters and a giant table of T-shirts and merch. And I was like, man, you are selling this like you just sold out MSG, dog.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. And, like, people will come in with, like, wild props and be like, yo, improv, dog. And I was like, yeah, okay.
Holy shit. That's very delusional.
Yeah, it's
wow.
It's interesting, yeah.
I mean, I know we were talking about in the last episode, revenue sources, you got to do that with comedy. But try
There's something about jumping the gun.
Try to write a joke first.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like, yo, know you had to bring 10 people. Just know that.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Like, I don't care if you're bad. Just know you had to bring 10 people.
Right, yeah.
Because I've been back talked by somebody that like was on a New Face. It's like I was just there to do a guest spot, and I was talking in the side green room at the Improv with another comic, and one of them was like, "Hey, be respectful." And I was like, "What?" I was so in shock. I was like, "I didn't even think we were being that loud. My bad." And she's like, "Yeah, some of us have had to work to get here." And I was like,
"Damn!"
And I looked at her. I was like,
"Is someone that's in our scene right now?"
No. One and done.
Yeah,
she worked.
And I was like, and I asked her straight up. I was like, just straight face. I was like, "Oh, so how many people did you bring here tonight?" And she's like 15. I was like, oh, I'm doing this with 0. So like, fuck you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like, I felt like an asshole, but it's like, you came at me first, dog.
No, you had to do that. And
Yeah.
That's I know it's a woman, and you kind of don't be too mean, but well, she was being
Apply that pressure. Fuck it.
Well, I mean, yeah. She's like pulling rank. Fuck you. No, you did the right thing.
No, yeah, but it's just like sometimes people just don't like see it. Like I would like.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have
They don't
gotten.
get it, yeah,
I don't know. It's just the same thing happening right now with people getting Instagram verified with 300 followers.
Our boy got
Yeah.
one. DBG got a fucking check mark. Yeah.
Trust me, we're not fans. We're not fans of it.
Was it
not
$8
fans.
a month though?
15.
Oh, so he paid.
They're making like $1 billion a month
Yeah,
now.
and like I saw someone. I saw someone verified 300 followers on their Instagram story saying, "Told y'all, mama, we made it." I was like, man, I don't even mean this in a joking way.
Yeah.
That is genuinely the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. That genuinely
Yeah.
made me upset, dog. It's like, what are you thinking?
It was a comedian?
Misdirection at the finest. You know what I mean? like, oh fuck.
Was it a comedian?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Whew. Wow.
Cool person too and all. Very nice. But
That's
just
the
like,
worst part. How do you tell? You
like-
know what I mean?
Yeah.
God damn, dog. Like
Right.
people like that, people that are the epidemic of people buying followers and views and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. And I'm just like,
Well, we talked about a guy who kind of does comedy. He has like 65,000 followers on Instagram, but he posts something and only gets like 4 or 5 likes.
dude,
I'm
I
like,
saw someone on
Yeah.
Instagram.
You know,
Every video has around 30,000 views. Every video has 0 shares, 0 comments, 7 likes. I'm like, yeah, that
Yeah.
tracks.
that's
Instagram's
rough.
really picking this one up.
Yeah,
Oh fuck yeah! It's I know you need the social media in the game, but I just
Yeah.
don't. It's not really a humble brag. Yeah, 15 a month. Shit.
Well, the thing is, too, is it's like, yo, someone's going to easily figure out this is all bullshit.
All fake.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
All
once
bots.
they figure out one thing is you're not trusted with anything ever.
No. Well, that's
Yeah.
why I don't like the buying the things because you don't know who's real anymore, and I think when Twitter's at a gold check mark now.
Yeah,
if
they
you're super,
changed it. Yeah,
So-
if they verify you like as a celebrity,
Yeah.
you get gold. But if you're just like they verify you as a regular normal person, you
Yeah.
get blue. And that dude, the
Pissed
number
off
of
a-
people that just fled Twitter after that out of pure embarrassment, being like, "Yo, I'm verified now," and it's like you're not, but that's cool anyways. Yeah, it's dumb. I don't
Biggest
know.
money grab of all time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey, it's a good move. I mean, you got to make a buck in this world. Or I get a lot of bots following me on Instagram lately. So it's like Sarah 7823445.
Oh,
you
those
know,
are the worst.
That's like a bunch of like a serial number after the name.
You telling me those aren't hot chicks that actually like
Yeah.
my stand-up?
Well, I know. Well,
They're not real people.
I know I called you old earlier, but like, why are you breaking down my dreams right now, dog? I thought I found wives, dog.
Yeah.
I thought I was out here being hot, a sex icon, and now you're telling me that's a Russian dude?
well,
Ah.
What do you mean,
I like
Stephanie?
it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
What
is,
do you mean finger my pussy 0723 is not a real chick that wants me?
There's no Santa Claus either. It's,
You mean Melanie's not going to eat my ass?
well, I love that when it's the name Pussy Sex. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay. That sounds like a person who's coherent with sentences. Yeah.
Certain niche, you know. What I mean?
Yeah. If she's a mentally retarded girl.
That
I
sounds
mean,
like that's definitely someone I'm gonna bring home to mama. You know?
Yeah. This is a real person.
How'd you guys find each other?
This isn't English as a second language
Yeah.
person. I can
Yeah.
tell right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
She liked my story, and that was it. I
She
don't know what
always
to tell
views
you.
it.
That's all she needed to do.
Yeah. No, it's I know it's a sad world out there. That's when there's a lot of heartbreak, and that is it right there when you find out an Indian man is not a hot chick's really an Indian man.
Yeah, and then that's when you really find out something about yourself because you're like, I now know you're an Indian man, but we made a genuine connection over DMs.
Yeah.
And I have sent you $3,000 already.
There you go.
And I told my mom I needed this to work.
Well, here, and you better have sex with him because you won't be woke.
Well, then I'm not pure.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
have to stay pure,
There you go.
or else the $3,000 doesn't mean shit anymore.
Yeah.
There you go. It all works out in the end.
Yeah.